Whatever. Volume still sounds low on this side. I think I'm just in need of a new headset. It's gotten a lot of use this last year and a half. Might be time for an upgrade. What's happening, friends? Welcome back to Role Playing Unlimited Monday Night D&D in Ubiquity's Pursuit, our 20th session. All three of our weeknight tables have hit their 20th session and then some. Here in 2023, Monday is our last one to do so. And we've got quite an adventure here to continue along tonight. I am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where the Great Plains began. Driving down a corduroy road, weeds standing shoulder high. Ferris wheel is busted. Down the distance. All right, let's see. Hey, a lot of people logged in over the last few minutes. There was nobody there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had one player step out of our Monday night campaign. And, yep, there's Sam. She just jumped in as well, so we are good to go. Let's wake him up!
Ah!
Yeah!
Hello!
Howdy! What's going on, everybody? Good evening.
Oh.
Hi, Katie. Hi, Katie.
Good evening.
Hello there, Governor.
Or
You thought this was the real DM Punk? It is. How's everybody doing? Everybody have a good weekend?
Yup.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
that was good.
Cool.
That was alright.
Well, that works for me.
Doing good.
I think we have a bit of logistics to take care of here before we get into it, namely our Deck of Fortunate Things drawing, which, let me just double check my tabula rasa here, or actually it's got a little bit less rasa on there because I wrote some shit on it. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry,
4,
before you keep going, I will be right back. I'm gonna restart my PC. It's, for whatever reason, Roll20 is not connecting.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna try to reset, and then I'll be right back.
All good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 4 of you here who are going to be drawing from the Deck of Fortunate Things. Mythwolf, Westy Gamer, Mr. Twinkleberry, and Enchantress. What's happening?
So I'm drawing for Thrawn. Do I need to do that tonight or tomorrow?
You're drawing for Theron. We can do it tonight, but it'll apply for his character. That is correct. I see Westy was actually the first one to jump in.
Got some wishes.
Yep, a double pair of the wishes. So, Grant...
Westy said he's going to make his wish so I could draw 5 cards.
Wow! Well, I think we should put all 23 cards in the deck then if we're going to do it that way. Alright, Grant, you are first in order here by the Roll20 assembly, so I'm going to deal a card to you. And then we will see what we got. Let me just check something here real quick. Hopefully we don't have the same issue we did. Perfect. None of you should be able to draw cards from the deck. We had people drawing different cards. There we go. Alright, right above your name there, you should see the little card. Go ahead and drag that out to the tabletop and show us what you got. And please don't be the knight.
Could he just get level? Oh, well, it's not there, and I was going to say, just give him more levels and,
I don't see any card. I see there's no card above my name, but there's a card at the bottom of the screen.
Do you have the names on the top of the screen then?
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Yep, you should be able to click that and just drag it right out to the table.
No, it won't let me grab it.
if you have the names at the top, put them at the bottom, and then you should see a 1 above your name.
All right.
And then you just click the 1. There is some sort of deck imagery on the ally section for some reason that I see at least.
Oh, the deck on the right side?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the full deck right there. That's just kind of your indication that the deck is out and in play, but yeah. If you try to grab from that, nothing will happen more than likely.
Yeah, I'm dragging. I put it to the bottom. I see the
Okay.
card. It says 1. It won't
All
do
right.
anything.
You should see a pop-up that says, I'm trying to steal your card. Let it go. Let it go.
How do I let it go?
There should be a pop-up on your screen.
Yeah, there should be two
I
options.
see a pop-up, but there's no X anywhere. It's a pop-up. It says all by deck. There's a card, but there's no X I could.
It's at the bottom. What's your? How zoomed in are you? Hey, there it is. There's your card.
What in the hell? Yes, there we go. All right, Jim. Fantastic. Easy peasy. Okay, I think we'll do the ladder this time around. 50 gems, 1,000 gold piece value each, appear at Theron's feet. Alright, I'm going to take that back into the deck. Recall. Reshuffle. And Don, you are up next. Same process. Card is coming to you. Hopefully you're able to just drag it right out to the table.
Alright.
If not, I think I'm going to shortcut the middleman going forward and just drag a card out to the table and nobody will have it in their hand. Because this is getting... it's not as...
Yep, it's not letting me drag it. The finger will show up, but it won't let me move it.
Fantastic. Yeah, this is not working as we've grown accustomed to over the last 8 years. Thanks for the change of protocols update there, Roll20. Alrighty. We are looking at the throne. Got your own personal toilet, which is very useful because
Yay!
there's only 4 aboard the Judicial.
Can I take a
many
long
new
rest on it?
lords.
You can, but it's not ergonomically correct. All right, so
Hey,
throne.
This is my best skill, too.
Okay, so it's going back in the deck. We're gonna reshuffle, and last but not least, Sam, I'm just gonna drag your card right out to the table here, and we have the throne again. Holy shit! I mean, there's only 10 cards to choose from on the fortunate side of the deck of many things, but the throne and the knight are coming up quite unevenly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the rolling on this system sucks.
Yeah, I mean, only one person has drawn the comet, one person drew the fates. I think 2 people have drawn the gem. Westy drew the moon. And then, otherwise, everybody else has drawn the knight or the throne. Nobody's gotten the sun, the vizier, the star, the key. So, four cards out of the 10 still yet to be drawn.
My persuasion check starts at a 20.
I'll spend a key point to re-roll.
Alright, I'm going to put the deck away for now, and just a reminder, that option to get yourself a 1 draw from the deck of Fortunate Things by leaving a review on the Facebook page. All the details can be found in our Going Live and Other Announcements channel. And that is open through December 31st, the end of the year. So if you care to leave a review, get yourself a nice little bonus for the character of your choice. Alright, we are getting back onto the board here. Mikey had to step out. Lloyd's schedule no longer permits him to play Monday nights, so we'll be seeing him only on Sunday morning. I believe G1 is who he's with. We will miss you, buddy, but we will definitely see you still at one of the tables at least. I am opening up. I sent a personalized invite to fill this spot. We'll see if she responds. Otherwise, I will put out a more general announcement after tonight's session, depending on how it looks. Combat in progress. Yes, we are fighting these Void Knights, as I believe they are called. Just some kind of strange magical energy keeping them together, but otherwise they are constructs, or so they appear.
Completely immune to force damage.
Yep. It does not look like we have an initiative tracked by anybody here, so I think we're going to need a new one.
Yeah, I thought somebody else said they were grabbing it at the end of the week or something, but yeah.
Somebody lied. Somebody was a fibber. Oh,
Well, it wasn't me because I wasn't even here.
hey, well there's your way out. I forgot my date stamp again. There we go. Okay, group, Initi, and Nabogagoo. Okay, yes, and then I gotta get Yinvir over here. Let's check. Should be 7 in the turn order. 1, 2, 3, or 8, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There should be 9 actually because the imp. So who is?
Just to double check, do
Imp
we
is
have
in
our
there.
magical weapon check for this or no?
Say again.
Or a free magical item? Do we have our free magical item for this session? Or
Any
at
items?
least, do we have it yet?
We do have them, but if they are attunement required, they have not yet been attuned to.
Alright, cool. So I don't get the invoking room part of my weapon. That's all.
Gotcha. That explained it right there. Katie was absent last game, so that's why her token is not on the board. Start her off in the usual way at the 1 o'clock facing. Wow! I mean, I start off with a natural 1 and a 00 on the D100.
We all get a level.
I think I'm gonna close the session out tonight and go hit a casino. See y'all. Okay, so
Are those initiatives fresh?
Yeah.
They are, yes.
Then let me roll one more time just to see if I get better, because I have advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that would put Janishara right about there.
Not
Guess
quite better, but
not.
whatever.
Okay. Okay. So after defeating the Lost in Time Wizards last session, we did some exploration, found some secret areas with a lot of treasure, and we've been finding a lot of coin on the ground pretty much everywhere that we've been so far. That turned us back to this area after exploring a little bit to the east. After opening the door, we find ourselves in combat against these Void Knights. There is, once again, a lot of treasure scattered across the ground. There is a benevolent matron deity statue that seems to possibly have some Yuan-Ti or draconic affiliation due to the snake being wrapped around her bosom. And we have some scattered holy tomes atop the desks in here. And perhaps most mysteriously, a glowing D20 all the way over on the other side of the chamber there. So just what all of that means, we will certainly uncover. And let me just check my monster here, make sure there's nothing on the initiative side for them. It's unlikely, but you never know.
They already have immunity to force. The one time I use it, they get nothing else.
Oh, initiative is plus 60. Nice. Bitchin'! No. Maybe. That doesn't help. Does this help? I keep trying to find use for that, but you guys keep shutting me down, so I'm gonna keep trying it. All right,
Nothing
initiative.
for me. You ready for that?
Don't you dare try to strangle me. You can't choke me out. I don't need to breathe. Give these people ear.
Don't tempt me, mother.
All right, Don, you've
Don't
got
forget,
the...
I have freaking tentacles. Don't forget.
Oh boy. Don, you are up first here in the initiative. Looks like you're floating, what, 5 feet up, 10 feet up?
I'm like 5 feet up.
Yeah, minimal. Okie doke.
Okay, and I didn't catch the note earlier where you said that we weren't really attuned to the brand new items that we had just gotten, and I got rid of all my other stuff. So all I have is my attuned whip as a weapon.
That's what we call some good news right there.
And that rapier +2 that doesn't require attunement, but
Well, that's handy.
all right, looks like I won't.
Can I
be using
can I
that thing.
reaction toss on my +2 maul?
Not with a
Why?
free action, but it's effectively the same weapon. He's got a +2 item as well.
All right, so I'll use my +2 rapier instead of my brand new, really cool whip. So I'm going to move over here. I'm going to activate Booming Blade upon the rapier.
Here comes the...
I get the sneak attack on that, and here comes the attack.
I don't see how you get sneak attack. You don't have an ally within a mile of this fucking thing.
Yeah, right. All right, so I have advantage also, so I had 41 points of damage.
And then the math skills do the thing with the carry, the 6, and there's the hit point remainder. Okay. Ow! 41 points of damage. If it had any capability of showing emotion, it might look a little startled or in pain. As it is, it just seems to respond with the chip that you knock off of its armor.
I'm going to utilize fancy footwork. Because I took an attack against it, it can't take opportunity attacks against me, and I'm going to come back over here again.
You fancy motherfucker.
And that will be my fancy turn.
Fancy lads. It's a choice for a new generation here in the post-apocalypse. Alright, Tuki, welcome back. How's it going, Dom? Your turn.
Oh, not too bad. Alright, I'm gonna keep this kind of simple. We'll throw this at him. At ooh. That one.
Okay.
He needs a charisma saving throw of... I don't know why that says 16. My paper says 18.
What is the correct?
18.
Gotcha. Alright, it begins reciting its famous monologue from Macbeth in an attempt to make this charisma save with flying colors. Does this help?
No.
Fuck. Big money! Oh my god, he almost made it! If only he had advantage like any other decent construct worth their salt.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
Ow!
So take 17 radiant damage.
Oh, got it. Alright.
And that is my turn.
Alright, buddy. And Sapphire, that is back over to you here, face to face with this one.
Just out of curiosity, what's the mark on the other one that's next to me?
Good question. Bum, 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 bum. It is... Oh, fantastic. It's not one that I would normally use. So I'm unsure if it's an offensive from it or something that one of you put on it.
Because if I recall correctly, I do not think I grappled him. So
Correct. Yeah, I would have a different icon for a grapple, and I would put one on you too, just to kind of link the tokens together. No. Yeah, I mean, this wouldn't do anything. If anything, the prone would be on you. Nope, nope, nope. It's got to be something that somebody put on it, but it's not an icon that I regularly use. So does anybody recall any potential lingering effect? Any spellcasters have a concentration up or something like that that might be targeting this guy right here? It looks to be... let's see, it's some kind of chains. See if there's an actual name for it here. It is restrained
Twinkleberry.
chained, which I don't think it could be.
Did Twinkleberry hit it with his whip before and then fly out, maybe? Like, put Booming Blade on it? That's the only thing I can think of.
No, no, that's way too far for where I would have been.
Okay.
And I wasn't using the whip, I was using the Frostbrand rapier. Also, just Dan, for the one I'm pinging, you may want to put a symbol on top to remind yourself that it has a Booming Blade effect on it.
Oh, sure.
Just in case it decides to move, I don't want to,
Sure.
disadvantage you without not having that knowledge.
That's something I'm still getting used to. I need to find an appropriate booming here. No. Something I don't normally use. Is there anything that looks like an explosion? I mean, that would be handy. Why is there a 4-leaf clover? I mean, I guess, is lucky really a temporary thing? Maybe this little lightning effect. That'll work for now. So yeah, I cannot figure out what this restrained thing on it would be. If I mean, Sapphire's right up there in melee with it. Do you have any abilities that you would be using on it that would cause it to be restrained?
the only one I have would be my grappling appendage, which would be grappling him, and I did not
Gotcha.
grapple him. So.
Alright, well, let's get rid of that then, just to alleviate the confusion. Hopefully it's not anything too big a deal, and we'll proceed.
Alright, that works. Alright, so then I'm just gonna go with my normal plan, which is attack with my new bloodshed weapon on this guy.
Cool. Boom. Ow!
I presume a 29 hits.
Yeah, just by one. Armor class is 28.
Oh shit! And I did not have Divine Fury marked on since I am reaching. He should have taken Divine Fury as well, which is wow. Okay, so that is 33 damage.
Okay.
On the first attack. And then Divine Fury isn't for the second attack, so I'll just leave it off.
Near miss on that one.
15 doesn't misses. Alright. And
Tier 3 subscriber, though, you do have those D8 hero points if you want to try to spend one of those.
I might as well, but also to remind, just in case if they have resistance to bludgeoning or any weapon damage, I did pick up irresistible offense, so it bypasses resistance.
Sure. Gotcha. Yeah, it does have that, but I did recall the boon you picked up, so it's taken the full damage so far.
Okay, I'm going to spend one of those hero dice, I guess, and it's a D8. That sucks. Does that hit still or no?
Oh, damn, AC is an 18. That's a miss by 1.
I'm not going to spend more than one right now. I'll just go ahead and end my turn then.
Okie dokie. And just to brief replay here from a tick or two ago. Dawn, roll a strength saving throw as you attempt to back away with your fanciness.
Gee, I don't know if I could do that. Hold on.
I don't think you can. Oh, you son of a... Alright. And that's it for that, so that will pass it over to Kai.
Righty. Are we going to try and capture these guys, or do we just want to kill them all?
Destroy them.
Okay, just making sure.
Do it.
I mean, I was gonna talk to a couple, but you know.
Can we keep one as a love bot?
Oh, love
Out
bot.
of the question, bro.
Whoa.
Wow.
We've gone in different directions.
PG-13. Just remember these Void Knights, when you entered the room, you were immediately assailed with a Void speech cacophony to the brain via telepathy. So if you speak Void speech, you may understand what they're saying. If you don't, then you're probably just still like, oh god, turn it off!
I also believe, if I remember, everyone that could cast a spell is drawn to the D20 thing.
Yes. That is correct. If you have magic at your disposal, this is a very, very interesting artifact. Okay, so Dawn made a save. Yeah, Kai, what you thinking?
Alright. Shoot the one that's near the wizard. You know, the one that everybody else is already attacking. Kind of. Yeah, that one.
Gotcha.
Did that. And one more.
And hey, that'll actually hit, and that will hit.
Woohoo!
And lightning damage is not anything it is prepared to resist.
Even better.
Unless Asilitem is casting it, of course.
I bypass that resistance. It's the darn immunity you throw at me.
Got it, and got it. Ouch. All right. And anything else, or hugging the corner there?
I'm just gonna hug the corner here, keep an eye out for everybody.
All right. Look at this giant evil undead Santa Claus. It's time for your turn.
Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna take the great sword and chop off the head of this guy.
All right. Pow, 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 pow. Ow! Good gracious. Okay, that's gonna leave it at... Got it.
It's gonna keep swinging around in a big circle and do the same thing.
All right. Same target?
Same target.
Ow! No! Why? Ow! Good God. Let's see. 33, 36. Hey, what do you know? It has exactly 36 hit points.
You would also be doing a little bit more damage due to the enlarge, wouldn't you?
Well, and I also think his crit is set up incorrectly because it's giving him a 12 plus a 1d6, but it should probably just be 12.
It should just be 12. I was curious about that myself, but definitely worth looking into.
Dan set it up. Stan's fault.
Okay.
But it should do plus d6 if I'm enlarged.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's what Westy says.
I think it's a D4 or it's a D6 when you're enlarged, yeah.
5,
Just based off of the spell.
Okay, implosive end. It collapses in on itself, releasing a wave of void energy. Those of you within 5 feet 3 of you by my count. A dexterity saving throw to avoid the full force of this force damage. 21 if you fail, 10 if you make it.
Is this a magic effect?
It is not. And the imp. Only one to fail the save. Yinvir is good. You're not within 5 feet of this one.
Oh, I thought you meant
Oh,
any of
wait.
them. My bad.
No worries.
My bad.
Hey, how about that? It's not a spell or a magical effect, though.
Oh, wow.
I asked if it was.
Yeah,
You said
exactly.
no. So it's 11 points of damage if we succeeded?
10.
Or 10.
Yeah, 21 force damage if you fail, 10 if you made it. And that
Okay,
one is done.
Sparky's off the board.
Oh, damn it. There he goes again. Boop, 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 boop. And anything else there for your turn, Grant?
Hold on, I'm reading something I could do that's new. As a bonus, here, can I do this? Can I throw the thing that I just destroyed, or is it in pieces?
It doesn't even exist anymore. It basically just kind of collapsed in on itself. Collapsed into a singularity. There's not even a shred of its armor left to claim
Yeah,
as a
I'm not
trophy.
I mean, I could throw acetaminophen, but that's not fun.
Acetaminophen.
Not a willing creature.
I want to see you
No,
try to
that's
throw
good. That's
Mr.
all good.
Twinkleberry and have that strength contest. Challenge accepted.
Yeah, that would be fun. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a 3-foot-tall fairy. You really can't expect much of strength.
Oh, and it has to be creatures. Okay, I was like, there are plenty of these glow lamps around if you wanted to use one of those, but it does specify it has to be a creature. Okay.
Then I'm good.
You can choose there. This guy right here is within your reach, though. He is unwilling, so he does get a save. But
Oh, I want to throw him at the other guy for sure.
you want to throw this one through Sapphire to this one?
Yeah, won't you hit me?
It's possible. I mean, you're giving it a little bit of cover, but these are the only 2 targets remaining. I just want to make sure I'm understanding the intent. It's possible he could give it a perfect high arc throw to where it kind of comes down from above and ignores you completely. It just depends on what he rolls.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so first and foremost, I got to roll a strength save. It's 8 plus your prof bonus plus your strength mod. What is that?
$13 plus 11, 24.
That seems high. It
It's your
should be
proficiency bonus.
correct.
My
which-
It's your strength.
8
Or,
plus
yeah.
5 is my proficiency, and my strength bonus is 11.
If your strength bonus is an 11, you have a 32 strength.
Oh, then just 5.
I was like,
I was like, wow, when did he do that?
That might be
Okay.
your athletics, it sounds like.
Let's see.
It's
Connection
my saving throw for strength is
to
11.
this with
Or that.
this. All right, let's roll the
That
save
makes sense.
first. So, looks like it makes the save. And will not be moved. You cannot move me. Alright, so that will send it over to Katie's turn.
Yeah, so shocker, I'm gonna start stabbing shit. As if that's different from how I've ever played before.
That's right.
Gonna stab this dude right in front of me right quick.
Alrighty. Oh, what the hell is... Well, I guess we know what that is. It's par for the course.
Yeah, that's just me. But in this game, I get 2 attacks, so we're gonna go again.
Do you still have movement remaining to you? You could step southwest, and then northwest, and then you get a flank bonus on this motherfucker.
Yeah, alright. That sounds 10 times smarter. Yeah.
Yeah, just got to squeeze past a demented Santa Claus there, and right over to the other side.
I mean, I'm a fan of Demented Santa Claus. I don't know what's going on with him, but like, I'm a fan.
I want to know what those fucking Cheeto bits are stuck in his beard. You guys see those? He's got like glowing
Probably fucking
Cheetos.
Cheetos. Like,
Yeah,
why are you
yeah.
judging?
Glowing Cheeto bits. Like, are they magical Cheetos? Are they like the snack hoarder's equivalent of the Goodberry spell? Oof! Stabby stab with the sneak that will land, and it is right about there.
Okay, I will take the rest of my movement to kind of back away a bit, and I think I'll use my I think I have disengage in this one. I should have disengage.
Yeah, if you're a rogue, you should have that cunning action.
Level 2 rogue has it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then I'm good. I'm good. I'll use this one movement to back away.
Okay. And I feel like we're going to take too much damage if we let Westy go first, so I think the Void Knights should take their turn first. Go ahead, brother. Damn! He's just crazy doing the neutron dance.
Move right here. And we will go ahead. Not firebolt, but lightning bolt this dude.
Okay.
28 to hit.
28.
That's 14. 21 points of damage.
I need to adjust your volume. You're coming in a little low this week.
Oops, sorry.
No worries. It's a weekly thing. I just kind of custom tweak it as I'm listening to each person talk throughout the stream.
Fair enough.
Okay, so got that. What's the true damage?
21.
21. Okay. When blackjack damage is dealt to it, its auto construct response is a soundbite of Fred Flintstone getting hit on the big toe with a rock mallet. Yeah!
So that's action, that's movement, and I have no bonus action, so that'll be my turn.
Oh, what were they so scared of?
Yeah, I didn't straight up blast him with a disintegrate ray this time.
I wish your existence. No! You and everyone like you. No! Okay. Yes. I don't recall if we tried to do these. I feel like I would have tried it, so let's just roll for the recharge. No such luck, so whether we did it, whether we didn't, moot point. 2 of those or 3 of those. I mean, 3 of those sounds better, but first one on Yinvir is gonna break out with 2 gauntlet strikes. Bam! Bam! Ouch!
Yeah, those both hit.
Oof. So force damage plus bludgeoning damage. So if you're resistant to non-magical bludgeoning damage, that would apply. Otherwise,
I am not totem, so yes.
Alright, and just as this one kind of moves around in combat, it'll step into the corner there. The next one, why the fuck not? It's going to take 3 attacks on Santa Claus here, but they are ranged attacks, so they are all at disadvantage. This thing didn't take the crossbow expert feat, sadly. But does this help? If it doesn't have to
I don't
drink,
think that does.
if it doesn't have to drink, it may be able to bypass that disadvantage.
The not breathing air should stabilize him.
Ooh.
Kind of
Nice.
like in
Yeah,
Metal
Metal
Gear.
Gear. Yeah, exactly. It's like taking the diazepam.
Yep.
All right, 3 shots at Santa Claus, all at disadvantage. A 21, a 15, and a 14.
Well, I'm going to give you one hull. One hit.
Yeah, very first one for 26 force. Other than that, nothing doing. Big dude's got a tough hide, or perhaps those Cheetos are like iron stones that block attacks, incoming attacks. Did these guys bring reinforcements? Do I have like 8 of them standing outside on the wings? Anywhere? Nope. All right, back to the top of the initiative. We got everybody that round right. Nobody was missed. All good. Looks good. Fantastic. Twinkleberry.
Alrighty. I shall step around said corner again. Peer into the room. See, this guy is still a viable option. So I shall smite him with Eldritch Blasts.
Tell me who to smote, and they shall be smoten.
And I get 3 beams.
3 beams. Oof. I forget, does the sneak
Hold on, let me
apply
see.
for that?
I don't think so. And Thunder wouldn't because it's not a
Right.
booming blade.
Well, congratulations. 1 point of damage.
no points
Hold
of
on.
damage. It's force.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Anything
Ha
he does is pointless.
No problem. Zap, zap, zap. Nothing. All right. I wasn't watching when, the force damage hit it the first time. So, because I was
You
around the
suck,
corner here
you
where I'm
jackass.
sneaking back over. And that will end my turn.
Alrighty, over to our Aarakocra.
Okay. Well, since it worked so well the last time, we're going to do the same thing this time.
Alright.
So I'm going to need another charisma save.
Oh, that thing again.
Yeah.
Poor guy never saw it coming.
Nope. Who knew Construct was very charismatic?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Does that's an AoE, isn't it? Or no?
I don't know. Post it up.
A point you can see, and then any creature in the mode's 5-foot space.
Like-
Oh no, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
just
single
within
thing.
that square.
Yeah,
Yeah.
theoretically,
I
if
don't
they
know
were
why.
occupying the same space, it'd be more than one.
Ah,
Right.
so if you're being swarmed, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Oh yeah, we found some odd spells on Sunday for sure from the new source books that are calling into question the validity and competency of those who wrote said spell descriptions. Well, shit. Ouch. It is just barely hanging on after that. Almost destroyed it if you got better on those other 2 dice.
Damn. I don't think I have anything else.
Alright.
Nope, that'll be it.
Chilling right there. Got a nice perch there on the side of the wall. We're going to take a legendary interrupt and wish that we had a legendary interrupt to take. Over to Yinvir.
Alright, I'm actually, what I'm gonna do just to make sure that I can do this is, hold on, I forget. Does this apply to both attacks or just first? Okay, it's just first attack. Okay, then never mind. I'm not doing that. Then I'll just make a bloodshed maul attack.
Oof. Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
Did that not? Hold on. Oh, that's combined my rage and my divine fury. Okay. So then that's first attack. Is he still up?
Yep.
Okay, then second attack against him.
Hey, that will hit exactly.
Take off the I had divine smite still selected. That's only +3, so 16 on the second one.
16. Okay. Well, both of these things are on their last legs. You can already see that they're starting to come apart, and after seeing how that first one imploded, if you're able, you may want to back off here. Or Kai could just destroy him from a distance and not give you the time to back off at all. Anything else there for Yinvir?
Nah, go ahead.
All right, Kai, your turn. Do you have a lightning bolt by chance? Look at that. Set up like a frickin' perfect strike.
Let me see if I have a lightning bolt. Hold on.
You can also
Anything.
just shoot them.
Right, anything that's a line effect.
Yeah.
That is not force damage, ideally.
Lightning bolt. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, good.
Your attack should do it. You're good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As long as they hit.
Target is 18. Ouch!
Okay, that works. There's one for the first one in front of me. That's almost dead.
Yep, it's definitely destroyed now. We'll handle the aftershocks after your second attack.
Alright, and then of course the next one in line.
Oh, shit, near miss.
No, wait.
Hey,
There
how
you go.
about that? And it had 12 hit points left, so 13 will also destroy it. And we're going to have 2 of these void bursts right here. Just post that up again. Implosive End. So that applies to Yinvir and Santa Claus. Might as well just change the character name now. I don't think we're ever going to call him by his real name ever again.
I did fail that, but I am going to find where it is. There it is. I am going to re-roll it
Oh, sure.
since I am raging.
Oh, how about that? You got a Santa Claus token. It's just Demented Santa Claus. So, let's see here. What is Santa's dexterity save there? It's 12 force damage on Yinvir, or 6 in this case, because she made the save. And then over to Grant, it is 22 if you fail the save, 11 if you make it. Definitely made it, so 11 force damage. And that's the end of initiative.
I'll go ahead and put Detect Magic up.
And they immediately took a short rest.
Yes, so that we can do some weapons and
I'm
shit.
just waiting for that. Yeah, I assume it's coming. You know, we just
Yeah.
rested.
Hey, I want to be able to spend my hit dice on my new weapon here. That's all I know. That's all I know I want to do.
Sure, sure. Well, all of the items in here are mundane. The holy tomes, in particular, may appear to have some magical effects to them, but on examination, they do not. All of the treasures scattered around the base of the benevolent matron statue there that Twinkleberry is stepping up to, all non-magical. All of the lamps, however, we have already ascertained. Continual flame. This item here is a massively powered artifact that appears to radiate all different schools and spheres of magic at once. This might be something that requires a long rest in diligent study or a very fantastic arcana check, which means we should turn to anybody aside from Asila Tim to roll that.
Oh yeah. I have the highest intelligence of anyone, and I suck at rolling that.
You
We'll
should
go ahead.
probably not ask. You should probably not ask the barbarian to do it either.
Yeah.
Bet you get a natural 20.
Wait, I've been rolling real good. I can roll for Arcana. I'm just going to try to go roll it.
Can I persuade it to tell us what it is?
Can I intimidate it?
We'll go
Can
ahead
I
and
attack
say-
it into revealing its secrets?
I mean, if it's intelligent,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
a persuasion roll might.
See,
be
look at that. You rolled a 5.
A 5, a whopping 5. We'll burn an inspiration. On
Okay.
that to get that
30 is the DC. Fantastic. All right. So, various holy tomes of different deities throughout the cosmos. There is also 1,690 gold pieces scattered across the
much?
floor. 1690. I'll post it. I'll reveal the thing here on the map here in a second, too.
And I think Arnold should finish the description because someone spent some points for it.
Oh, what the fuck is going on there? You want Arnold to do the treasure description? All right, then. Well, you find a 12-pack of Keebler eel fudge cookies. But don't eat my cookies. Put those cookies down. And then, perhaps coolest is the D20. It is a stone, a Kyber channeling stone. It can be attuned to by multiple characters at the same time to increase your daily spell slots.
Multiple
Increase the
people
slots
can
by
have
how
that?
many?
That's right. Multiple people can attune to this item to get extra spell slots added onto their daily. There it is right there. Just how many spell slots you get depends on the roll that you roll at the beginning of the day. But it does count as one of your magic item attunement slots, so it really matters what you choose to do with it.
Wait, so you're saying you can roll a d20 to figure out how many extra spell slots you get every day?
You do roll a
I think
d20.
that's what it says.
You do roll a d20, but it doesn't mean 5 is 5 extra spell slots and 20 is 20 extra spell slots. You roll a d20 and you consult a chart that will give you the details.
Do I know how many characters can attune to this, and do they have to be in the same general area, or?
They do have to return to it daily to
Okay.
attune to it, kind of like a focus or a holy
So
artifact.
it's something we can take back to the ship, and
Correct.
all parties can benefit from
Right.
this kind of thing.
And like maybe
Okay.
at the start of every major quest arc, then you can like get some bonus spell slots before you go into it, kind of
Gotcha.
thing. Depending on how many trips you go back to the judicial between beginning and end.
Yep.
But yes, the D20, and it appears that at least a dozen characters could attune to this thing.
So this is a very powerful artifact, I assume artifact, that multiple spellcasters will be able to utilize. If you attune to it, then you'll be able to increase your spell slot, your magical capabilities, rather. Much like that other item that we recovered from the mines, we should probably take this back to the ship to benefit all. How big is this thing? Is it like as big as it seems, or?
It is, it's large size. And definitely, it's pretty heavy. It's like moving around one of those giant gemstones.
Does it fit in our portal thingy?
We do have a portable hole. It should definitely fit in there.
It would fit inside the hole, yes.
Tuki,
We take
Tuki,
it
would
for
you?
sure.
Oh yes, definitely we should take it. Tuki, do you want to put this in the portable hole until we can get it back to the ship?
Sure, I can do that.
I mean, can we use it right now?
Definitely if you have the capability to cast spells and have the capability to attune to another item, it can benefit you right now.
I mean, I can for sure, because I can cast spells. I can make myself invisible. That's a spell. I mean, it's a racial trait. Does that count?
I think you have to have an actual spell slot.
Correct.
It's not going to teach you a spell.
And
I have
so
2
you're-
spell slots. For
it
a
has to
racial
be
trait.
it has to be activated at the start of the day as well. You can attune to it at any time, but the benefits have to be triggered at the start of the day after a long rest.
So it's not going to directly benefit anyone right now.
Right, yeah, might as well just wait till the long rest.
Yeah. Plus, I don't think it'll help you because you don't have actual spell slots. Like you have racial capabilities to invoke a spell effect, but that's not a spell.
He said he had ranger slots, so that might count in that respect. So yeah, it just depends in that respect too. Part of the bonus slots that you can get, of course, determined by the results of the D20 after a long rest. Otherwise, we looking at a short rest here, I'm assuming?
Seems like it.
Alrighty. Well, let's just
Wait,
take
why are we taking a short rest?
a
Because
second.
several people got magical items that they want to attune to.
Correct. If you got magic items from my wife cashing in the Beskar bucks recently, or from the other reward that gave very rare magic items, you do have them, but attuning to them still has to be done in-game.
We
That
also
only goes to one character, right? Not multiple.
What's that?
That only goes to one character, not multiple characters. Like if I play 2 characters, only one gets a magical item.
The magic items go to any characters that we're playing.
So
In-
both my characters would get 2 magical items.
Correct.
Oh, I didn't know that, and I got some work to do.
we also all get 240 gold from, or 241 gold from the floor.
That reminds me, where did the second magic item? The second magic item came from the hype train, right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
There's
So
the
not-
hype
I
train
believe
and then
so.
your wife.
Right. So that's selected to some
Yeah.
of our players here were involved in that, and then there was the community-wide Beskar purchase as part of our anniversary that everybody got. So yes, everybody definitely gets one very rare magic item for each character they're playing, henchmen excluded. And if you were part of that hype train level 6 last week, then yeah, you also earned a second very rare magic item for every character that you play.
Unfortunately, I was at work, so I do not get that.
Oh, damn it! Yeah, we got one stream tonight and one tomorrow to close out 2023. We may see another hype train. We may see our next one some point in 24. It was pretty awesome seeing a couple of them last week for sure. New bonuses
Oh,
posted
also,
in
just
Discord.
Just for question, because I've never actually experienced using it yet. How much help would we gain for tier 3 help regen?
It
3
is
hit
3
points
hit
per
points
round.
per round.
So if we're doing a
Okay.
short rest, both you and Mythwolf are back at full health. without
Exactly.
spending hit die.
Okay, so look, if I'm missing 60 health, so
Oh yeah, 3 times 10. I mean, you're gonna get 30 hit points back every minute
okay, then yeah,
at that
that'll work for me.
rate.
Yeah.
Yep, good. Something looks fucking it up here. There.
During our short rest, I assume we shut the door so that it's not just open and somebody might wander into the hallway and see us, by the way.
Sure. You're all free to close that up if you so wish. Okay.
Do the holy tomes actually go towards like anything, like, you know, what we're looking for?
Roll a investigation check. Oh God. I get his words. Did they make any of these in like comic book form?
I was asking everybody else to look, not me. 'Cause yeah, this don't look like anything I know.
Oh gosh.
I'll do a religion check on him.
Yeah, much better at that than Arcana.
They're the same, though.
It's a different button on the character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, religiously, they represent a number of different faiths throughout the galaxy. You're just I'm not familiar with your character's potential personal beliefs, but in that respect, they're kind of on the nose. But investigation-wise, as Jene Shara comes in and just kind of starts thumbing through one of these books, there is a section of one holy tome where additional passages have been scrawled in by somebody here in the faith. And the sounds of it appear to be... well, roll insight, because it's very kind of cryptic, the way that it's presented. After kind of sifting through the poetry of what is written there, the closest thing that she can determine is these priests encountered some type of catastrophic world-ending event that brought them all together in the hopes of saving their planet. And if your insight is to be trusted, a focal point of that destruction that has destroyed their world can be found in this temple.
Oh, fun. Great. Okay. Ooh, what am I gonna do with this information, though? I'm gonna keep it to myself for now.
All right. What's anybody else thinking over this short rest? Anything else that you want to tend to, or shall we proceed?
I'm good to proceed.
Yeah.
Let's just move along.
Do we want to go through these southern doors?
Do we notice her reading those books and such, or is it just... You know?
Yeah. So too is Kai and Asilatem, for that matter.
Okay. Since you guys are all reading those books over there, anybody find anything interesting?
Just various religious texts from what I found. Nothing exciting amongst these.
There's a
I'll
bunch
shrug
of
and
words.
hand him the one I have.
I'm not seeing any pictures.
Okay. Yeah, I look at the book briefly and all right, and I put it back where it was, unless somebody else wants to take it.
So yeah, what are we
Leave
thinking?
them there.
Doors to the south. We also have unexplored to the east, the far northeast, I should say, if we want to head to a different map entirely, or we can continue on this one.
I think it best to go south. We know that the other way has a long hallway, so
Sure.
any any magic on these doors?
No magic.
Okay. Well, these doors are not magically trapped. If somebody else wants to look at them further or open them.
I'll open one of them. I'll just walk up to this one and open it, I guess.
Alrighty.
Another hallway.
Oh, 1 second.
Always with these hallways.
More
Yes,
doors.
indeed. Another hallway with some scattered coins. And another one of those matron statues here. And the world's worst attack from a position of invisible surprise. The door opens and an arrow sticks into the door itself, revealing the presence of this ugly motherfucker all the way down at the end of the hallway. Oops, my bad. Ooh. Look at that shame in his eyes. Yeah, you should, dude. You suck. I should have known better than to fucking put you in this fight. So that's gonna spark
Fish!
off our next little bit right here. Bam! Yeah, Void Knights are dead, so we do not need them. In fact, their corpses are no more. So you shouldn't
Rolling
even
for
be
advantage
here.
on initiative.
Sure, sure. Well, that works. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right, our imp is not back. So initiative looks to be correct, as it is. Katie at the very top here. Can hear something is going on as an arrow strikes the door opened to your character's left or our right as we're looking at it on the map. What's your play?
Giant
Well,
demon
I
thing.
Demon thing. Great. Love it. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna walk over that way to see what the hell is happening, I guess. Yeah, I'm not digging that, dude. No, that's rough. That's rough. Alright, what I'm gonna do then is go in, but not really go down that exact hallway and hide around the corner and let other people figure out what the fuck is going on first.
Yep, and that hall heads off to the west to another area of the map entirely. So now we found 2 new areas of this dungeon that can be explored, or temple, as it were.
And I'm gonna just end my turn there, see what happens. Maybe I'll fuck around and find out next turn. Maybe I'll just go to the west and abandon everyone. Who knows?
All right. 1 second. All right, time for the big fucker. Is this still up after an hour, or does it?
Probably not.
Not sure if that's at will
If it's
or
just enlarge or reduce, it's a minute duration.
well.
You step away.
Grant, you with us?
Yeah, I'm with you. I was looking at items.
It's your turn.
I'm clicking back. What's happening?
We went down the hallway and a demon thing attacked us. Your go.
I'm looking at the screen. We're all in the same room.
Yeah, we opened the door to the south.
I opened the door,
I
and then
see
he
it.
shot an arrow at me. So that's where we are.
I will use my bonus action to rage and run forward.
You can probably top off your hit points as well, by the way. Because we had a short rest.
So 10, 15,
And I will use my
25,
elemental cleaver
30.
to throw my greatsword.
Okay. Question. Did you account for difficult terrain movement when passing through your allies there?
No, I did not.
That would be
My
10.
movement's 50.
50 is good, so that's 10, 15, 25, 30, 40, 45. Technically, you can move forward 5 more feet and have it be 50.
No, because I could throw the weapon as I'm running from right here.
Sure. 5, 10, 20. So, yeah. Range of 20, long range of 60. All right. Ouch.
And I rage, so I should be big again.
Oh, did you rage before or after you moved?
I think I can rage while I'm moving.
Okay.
And that's what that extra D6 was for, is because of that extra damage you get there.
Yeah, when I'm enlarged.
No, just for your elemental damage.
Ah.
Enlarge
Alrighty.
gives you a D4.
Wait a minute, what's happening here?
I don't know. I lost sight through my token.
I need to add that to the weapon too.
Alrighty. Post up the enlarge thing just for me to double check, but otherwise hit and got it. Ow!
There we go. I reloaded. I got it back.
Cool. Anything else there with your turn? That's move, bonus action, action.
That's it. I'm just gonna post that enlarge thing.
Alright. Over back to the doorway here.
All right. Well, I'm going to see if I can find the figure real quick. Where is it? Past it. Bonus action rage. Where's the thing? I found it just 2 seconds ago. Whatever. As a part of the rage, I can move half movement, or half of my movement, which is 20. Move there, and then I'll move the rest of my movement up to him.
Okay.
And then I will then use my bloodshed weapon again.
Oof.
That gonna hit?
Yep.
Alright, 6, so that's 30 damage on that one. And then second attack. I'm not even gonna try to make that hit. So then that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, well, if it's going to lose half of its hit points before it takes its turn, it will go invisible and get the fuck out of Dodge and close out the initiative.
I can see it with detect magic.
Well, you see it disappear and then vanish. It doesn't go invisible and stand there and run away. It goes invisible and then goes away.
Can I? Is it casting a spell to go away?
Yes, it is.
I'll go ahead and counterspell that.
Okie doke.
We'll do that at we'll just do it at 3rd level. Darn it, I hate that. Do I need to roll for that, or?
It is a higher level than 3rd. Yeah, teleport
Okay.
is what, level 5, I think.
5, yeah. So...
Oops.
DC 15.
Always have to look at this one. Adding my proficiency, which is 6.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
I did
he's
not.
garbage. I'll go ahead and burn an inspiration again. There we go.
Okay, goes invisible, gets counterspelled, flips you off, and runs around the corner.
It's running away.
Would I be able to make it a
You do not see it, so you cannot.
opportunity? Yeah.
Nope. Alrighty. I guess, shit.
Sorry, the initiative is still up above.
Damn, I should have
Yeah,
rolled
that's-
all out to kill it.
So it had gone.
Okay.
After that, so then it'd be Tuki and Kai.
All right, 1 second.
Or Kai then Tuki.
Okie dokie. How does that happen? Okay.
Remember, mine's 18 point, the 18.17.
Oh, I stand corrected. Okay, so up next would be Kai.
Oh wait, what just happened now? Did it come back? Is it still here? I don't know what.
As I did that, I said he ran around the corner.
Ah, okay. Oh man.
Not that you see him or will see him, but
Yeah. I'm gonna come up behind you here. Up against the wall. You know. I'm just gonna follow you down the hall. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Not much else to do from there.
All right. So back up this way then.
I didn't really see anything that went on. I was just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can get up to like here and just be like, poke my head and be like, what's going on? But yeah, I guess can't see anything. Yep, that's what I'll do.
All right. So up to Asila, Tim.
all right. Sorry about all that.
All good.
We will move. Right there. That's my 30 feet. And then. Ooh. It's just gonna be. I can't quite get around the corner there. Darn it. We'll go ahead and Misty Step down. Make sure. Yeah, so Misty Step down to here. Right there.
You can see the blurry form of its giant ass moving its way onto the next section of the map.
Okay, I can just see him.
Uh-huh.
All right. Being as big as he is, and not quite having an exact line of sight, we'll go ahead and lightning bolt him with the staff.
Okay.
Da, 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 da. So he must make a dex save.
Of course, standard to the template.
And it's a dex save of 24, by the way. Oh!
Wow.
So he will take half of this and go here. Oh, good. So this one is going to be 8d6. I think. No. It's a 7th level version. So, sorry, using the staff, 7th level version. So it's going to be 12d6. And I need to re-roll 2 of those. So that becomes 37. And then 41 points of lightning damage.
All right. Well, being as you only see the invisible blob, it's hard to tell whether it's resistant or anything, but you definitely hit it, and it definitely takes some damage.
I bypass lightning resistance. If he is resistant.
Correct.
Okay.
Just it's hard for you to tell.
Oh,
from this
gotcha,
angle.
gotcha. Yeah. He's still over here trying to run away. And that'll be my turn.
All right. All the way over to here.
All right. Everyone is running around like crazy people, screaming invisible demons and all this other stuff. People blocking doorways so nobody can get in. I'm sounding like an old man freaking fairy over here. Now I got this big fucker in front of me that I can't see around.
Yeah, well, you better not be naughty, otherwise you don't get any fucking gifts next week.
You know what? I'm older than Santa Claus, goddammit. All right.
Settle down, Twink.
So that's 30. I'm going to utilize my bonus action to dash because of my roguish ability. Moving at 19.4 feet or 21.9 feet.
Good God.
Back to
Well,
this.
that's what you get for using Alt key for moving. I come up behind a Solitem. I don't see it. Is it around
I'd
here
still
somewhere?
kind of have my staff pointed out in its direction, but
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
can.
That
I'm
was
not
going to be
gonna-
my question on my turn,
that'd be
yeah.
all you get. So
All right, and that's about it. I'm gonna move over here and say, all right, fine. I'll stick around over here in case you need me.
All right, so back to the top of the initiative, hovering around the far corner.
Still deciding if she just wants to fuck off to the west, or if she's gonna go actually stay with the group. I guess we'll go with the group. I mean, this dude looks dumb as shit, so I doubt he'll have any answers about what's written in this book. 'Cause I want to know about this big old evil world-destroying thing. But on the off chance he actually does, and he just looks stupid, but is secretly smart like me in real life, then
Aw.
I'm gonna go. Shut up. Go follow him. And they all went. Around the corner and down. All right, cool. Great.
Here comes the bowling ball. You guys should all stand off to the side. Well, if that's not the left outside linebacker calling the middle linebacker right side linebacker.
Why don't we get those references under rec?
Hooray, sports ball.
I used to play Madden. I still remember the positions.
Let's just go back to Arnold
Oh,
references.
do you now?
And I mean, like, I guess that's my turn because there's not a lot else I can do.
LOLB. All right. What's Twink got going on there? Ow! Okay, so moving back over to Big Fucker. Where'd you come from?
All right, I'm going to run straight through down the tunnel. On the way past, I'm going to pick up Twinkleberry because I'm going to hurl him at the monster around the corner.
One, we can't see the monster. Two, I really don't want to be thrown. I could fly, but I really don't want to be thrown.
Strength check.
Strength saving throw. Oh, that's close. I think you got it, but I think it's close. It was 8 plus prof plus strength bonus.
We're tied. It's 7. No. I have 18.
Oh, damn!
Oh, I take that back. I took the Belt of Giant Strength as my very rare item. So now my strength is 25.
Oh, geez. Well, that's significantly different. I mean, Westy's kind of pointing somewhere in this general direction, and apparently it's as big as you are, so maybe you'll hit it.
I'm going to throw him down that way.
All right.
Even though you could throw your own weapon, you chose to throw the fairy.
I'm using my wings at this point to stop my momentum. So he could throw me over this way, but after about 5 feet or so, I'm using my wings to stop my momentum.
They're out there on the small table. I mean, the whole point of his ability is to make you roll a save against it. So if on result of failing to save, is it really like in the spirit of 5e that you're just like, nah, it doesn't happen anyway? Like, even if you have a flight speed, like his strength of 25, I think can possibly like toss you 10, 15 feet while you're still kind of out of control. Same thing if somebody grapples you and tries to move you against your will.
Well, here's the other thing too, though, is he had to grapple me from back here. So did we get a grapple chance? Did I get a chance to get out of his grip before he walked down over here to do that?
Post the ability again, dude. And you guys have got to pick the one guy who, like, 195% will fight any instance of PvP with every sinew of his fiber of his being.
Oh, yeah.
You guys couldn't pick anybody else. There's 5 other characters in the hallway. We're going to pick Dawn. Post the ability, please. Alright, you can choose. An unwilling creature must succeed on the save. They failed the save. If at the end of the movement the thrown creature isn't on a surface or it can support it, the falling damage, I would say that is kind of open to debate at that point.
I mean, nobody takes damage from that, so doesn't say it does anyways.
Correct.
Look, I don't think I'm throwing him at a monster. I just think I'm trying to give somebody the advantage to get farther down the hallway. I might throw him over somebody that's invisible.
You could have grabbed me so I could shoot him.
Or you could have grabbed the other
Grab me, 'cause I think it would be
barbarian.
fun.
Yeah, and it sounds like the strength saving throw is to avoid the being tossed 30 feet, not to avoid being grabbed. So, grapple really doesn't even come into play with this. This seems to be like its own special rule outside of the grappling effect, so same original point seems to apply. He can grab you with his bonus action and try to toss you. If you make the save, he loses his bonus action. If you fail to save, he moves you 30 feet into a different area.
All right, go ahead.
Since you can fly, the falling is kind of a moot point. But, yeah, you definitely thud right up against something here at the end of the hallway. And you hear a infernal curse.
Hey, dude, not my choice here. All right.
What did,
You know, hey, I'm on your side on this. If you want to kill that big fucker, I'm standing aside.
what did he curse? I know Infernal.
Fucking persistent dwarf.
So can I hear that from down the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's kind of a mumble, like 10, 20. I mean, you're 30 feet away, so I guess roll perception. Also, if you speak Infernal. Anything else there for Grant?
Yeah, I could still move and be right there with him after I threw him.
I think
Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah, that
I do
comes in
speak
pretty clear.
Infernal, so.
Gotcha. Okay, well, it's your turn.
Or sorry. Oh, then. Can I move past him with difficult terrain still, or?
Of course.
Okay. So then that would be 10, 20, or sorry, 10, 20, 30. So I think I have like.
Alrighty.
So then, Bloodshed Maul.
So
A
disadvantage attack because he is invisible.
well, he's pointed out, and I heard him there.
That
would
is
be
correct.
disadvantage?
It is disadvantage because you're attacking what you can't see. The fact that you've identified the space allows
Okay.
you to make an attack to begin with.
All right, then I will roll one more with him.
There should be
Alright.
a setting to always roll with advantage / disadvantage.
Correct.
There is. I just like to switch it off. I just forgot to put it on because I didn't know I had disadvantage.
Gotcha. Yeah, we always just keep it on generally
Does
just in
17
case.
still hit?
That will hit on the money.
Alrighty, so that is 19 damage, or sorry, 29 damage,
Yep.
and then second attack. That is a 28,
Same
and
thing.
then I will use the
Same thing, disadvantage, even though you've hit him.
disadvantage. Right? No,
Yeah.
no, you're right. No, you're right. My bad.
All good.
25,
25 though.
I will use the weapons. Ability to expend 4 of my hit dice to do 12 extra damage to him.
Oh,
I
damn.
can't use this until next dawn, but gotta go into the dice roller. It's gonna be, so that's a total of, on the second attack, that's 35, 50. That's, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead if 30 was half his health. Because I believe that's like 50 or 60 something damage on the second attack.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell when an invisible creature gets sent back to their home plane, but the invisible blob that is all anybody can see of it is no longer there. And the massive bulk that Twinkleberry was kind of pressed up against is also no longer there. So who knows what the fuck that thing was or what purpose it had here. It definitely wanted to get a little more than that, but we'll see just what happens in the future.
Oh, the creature's gone now.
Twinkleberry flies up to the large creature, in his large form, looks him right in the eye. You touch me or throw me again, and I will kill you. Period. Do we understand each other?
Not throw fairy. Yes, understand.
Very good.
Do I know what that creature was? Other than some sort of infernal being?
Yeah, you can roll a check on it.
Arcana or religion?
Arcana. It's with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that lad.
Let's just see here. Yeah, that appeared to be an Orthon. Hello, rest of abilities, please. Yes. A top general in the devilish fiendish army, usually tasked out on solo missions to track a target. When they are in the field of play, it typically represents something important, the personal whims of an archfiend being carried out. And above all else, they prefer the thrill of one-on-one combat.
Interesting.
In that respect,
Plans ruined.
yeah, it was going to try to coerce one of you into a deal in one-on-one combat, but before it got its initiative, it was already down 60-something plus hit points out of its 100 plus. So it tried to run away, and we saw how that went.
So I relay that information to the group. I don't know what it would have been here for, but mere presence is an indicator of something.
I mean, it sounded like it wanted to fight, like a duel or something, but like, it really shouldn't have fired a crossbow at us to begin with if it wanted to make a deal or something.
Quite possibly. Is there any magic in this hallway? By the way.
There is not.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn it over to y'all here for some RP, and we'll send it to our halftime break and catch you in about 10 minutes, friends. Are you with us?
Sounds good.
God, are you really mad that I threw you?
Twinkleberry is.
Oh God, you were standing right in front of me. You're the first thing I saw. I was like, oh, there's like a glowing fairy. I'm gonna throw the glowing light down the street.
Is Twinkleberry evil?
Twinkleberry is chaotic neutral.
Saying you're gonna kill somebody for that is, yeah.
Twinkleberry considers that an attack on his person. He almost killed way back in his career. He almost killed another PC who wanted to grab his wings because he didn't want Twinkleberry to be able to fly because he couldn't fly.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah.
That was before me.
Oh yeah, that one was bad.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
So yeah, Twinkleberry can get pretty angry for a little guy, but again, he could also forget this whole incident. He's got a 10 intelligence. He's got a normal intelligence, but he
Literally
may just
flighty.
Yeah, he may just let it slide right off his back next time around. If he goes down, I would most likely try to get a healing potion to him. I'm not gonna, as long as he doesn't try playing throw the fairy again.
Oh my God, you weren't hurt enough for me to think that you were gonna go down. I was just grabbing something to throw, and Asina, the wizard in front of you looked too big.
I
you
just
could have
like the
grabbed
fact.
the other barbarian, homie.
I
Well,
also have a
I don't know which
23
one. Where's
strength from my
the other barbarian?
belt.
Wasn't standing right in front of me, was it?
No, he was to the side.
Well,
You were
yeah,
off to the
to the
side.
side of you, but I was still within 5 feet. I don't know if it has
Yeah,
to
I
be
could have
like
grabbed the other
directly
barbarian.
in
I
front of
didn't
you,
think about
but
Is the other barbarian? Is that Yennevier?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yennefer. That's me. Yeah.
I like the fact that you literally have the capability to enchant your axe as you grow large and have the returning function, and
the
you're
sword,
still
yeah.
like, yeah, and you still are like, yeah, I'm gonna throw the fairy, even though my weapon can be thrown and
He
returned
reminded
to
me
me.
like called me Santa. What is Santa? I don't know what that is. If I go really in depth in the game, he's done a lot of damage, and I was thinking grab him and throw him down the hallway at the monster because he's done the most damage. It was a compliment. But now I know throwing fairies are bad.
All good.
And that belt of giant strength that I got when we were taking that short rest is amazing.
Careful about clicking things. 2 doors appeared.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's my fault.
Reveals of the box on.
Be right back.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
anybody could have seen the tentacle go into Twinkleberry's arm during that hour.
Yeah, that's that passive perception. Sorry, that's me moving around,
No,
going,
all
look,
good.
there's a door, there's a door, there's a door.
I was right before he said, okay, we'll go to break. I was going to be like, hey, Kai, you want to look again for doors? There's no magic. Especially since we can see the opening areas.
And I also found official rules that state that detect magic does not foil invisibility. The spell only works on invisible creatures or objects. Detect magic would not be helpful in locating an invisible creature or object.
I've seen where it shows you the outline of it, so. That's how I've always played it, but. Because it's magic, so literally the definition of it is that.
Yeah, but let's look at the spell description for detect magic.
Going now.
Any visible creature or object in the air that bears magic. If it's invisible, you can't use it on it.
I guess, yeah. I've always played it where you do see an outline of creatures and stuff, but I haven't read the as written rule for it for a long time, because that's just how I've always played it. So.
I mean, again, it's truly up to Dan, but
yeah.
you know.
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, to be fair, if his invisibility was a spell, I could have counterspelled that, but you're just like, invisible, poof!
Right. Yeah, so I have a new kind of a little bit of a cloak type thing. It's a dark hooded mantle, and I have now the whip.
So if I leaned up against this door, just like, yeah, I'm leaning. I wonder what happens if it like just opens or if it's actually locked.
Well then, shall we play a game? I see now the problem that occurred with this map. Somehow the daylight mode dynamic lighting toggle was turned on, so if y'all are seeing much more of the map than you should be, that's the reason.
I mean, we've been to most of the areas, but we do see into the hallway here, like through the doors that Kai now revealed.
Right. I mean, and y'all
Yeah.
saw them before I even revealed the doors. We can see well into the central
Correct.
area, it appears.
Not too far, but
So, yeah, it's one of the failures of the system. Hopefully the upcoming maps do not suffer from the same flaw. But I finally at least figured out why it's probably been happening. So what's our next play here? We did discover 3 additional doors as Kai made her way down the hallway. 2 of them on the east, 1 of them on the south, right next to where she is.
does the hallway we're
know
in just
without-
continue on?
It continues on to the west.
Okay.
I know that we just saw him last session, I believe, but does anyone need to see Mirrodin?
No, I think I'm good.
Good here.
Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm good.
Does he carry potion of fairy throwing?
I have no idea.
Probably not.
Then
Well,
I guess whatever door we want to go through then.
I agree. The doors are probably a better bet if we want to open those up and explore further in the rooms. How much gold was in this hallway, by the way?
1.
One? Okay.
This would actually
One
be
singular gold.
316.
So there's lots of doors. Do we want to start up at the top?
Any door works. How long did your thing only last a minute, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so
Well,
I-
because it's based off of your rage, so.
Yeah, I don't have the thing where I could keep it
Oh,
going for
God.
24 hours yet.
Yeah, and then afterwards he suffers from the polar opposite effect for the next 8 hours. So now he's tiny. Guys,
Tiny,
look at
tiny,
it!
tiny.
Look at the size of him! As Twinkleberry steps up.
I also have enlarge reduced once per day as a innate ability.
Oh, okay, so you're willing to meet him on his own playing field. That is very, very kind of you.
No, I make it bigger.
That's what she said. Oh, boy. Let's get this. There we go. All right,
Shall we
so...
open this door right here that Kai has found for us?
We want to go to the top door.
Yeah. There's no magic on the door.
There is
now that
none.
The door has been pointed out. Okay. Again, it's the mundane
All
door,
right.
so.
All right, time for me to open another door. Oh, somebody else wants to. It's locked.
Twinkleberry can look at traps, or probably Janishara.
Right. Or disarm traps,
Or-
or
yeah.
unlock doors, or things like any other rogue can do.
Well, the door here in front of me is locked, so unless
Probably
somebody
will
has
need
like
somebody to open it.
a way to unlock it. Yeah. I mean, I can try to brute force it, but then again,
Let's
I
try
think
to
it'd be better
open the
to
door
pick it.
gracefully. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody to pick it would be better.
I can go ahead and try to use my thieves' tools, I guess.
Oh, I already moved myself in front of it.
Never mind, you go for it, babe. You know I would have had a nat 1, so like, yeah, you take it, babe. You got it.
Oh,
So good at this.
he's failed horribly many times with that. So
Hey.
Oh no, nat 1s are
I'm
like
out.
my specialty. Like you can ask anyone. Nat 1s are like what I do.
All right, so you unlocked it. Do you want to open it, or do you want me to open it?
Lock opens up. Good to go.
I'll step back and let you go first.
Click.
All right. Oh shit.
what is up with that?
Well, there's something there.
I don't know, but I feel like the non-magical person should not be the one stepping in that room first.
Nothing comes out to assail you. You do see what appears to be another repository of treasure and a swirling magical effect, seemingly preventing access to the room. You feel like you can probably enter, but you also feel like it might not be the best idea to do so with this swirling magical maelstrom inside of the room. Curiously, it doesn't seem to generate any force or wind or anything. Like, all the treasure in here is undisturbed. There is a massive rune-covered spellbook entirely made of stone on the central table that likewise is just unaffected seemingly by this magical torrent in here.
Is the entire swirling magic coming from a specific spot, or is it throughout the entire room, like not tethered to anything?
It seems to encompass the entire room, but be emanating from a spot in the central point of the room.
Can I do an Arcana to see if I can figure anything specific out about what's happening, or?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, pretty good. This appears to be entirely defensive. If you had to guess, it's a modified wall of force. So it can probably be dispelled in similar fashion, but works in the same way that it would just prevent anybody from walking through it.
Okay.
Damn it, now I wish I would have taken Force Breaker instead of my freaking bloodshed.
Oh.
1 second. Okay. And is there... So the swirling maelstrom is the wall of force kind of thing?
Exactly.
Okay. Would I know where to pinpoint a disintegrate, which would eliminate a wall of force? Like, without destroying because I assume that ruin-covered spellbook is fairly magical. I wouldn't want
Sure.
to aim a disintegrate ray at that, but is there a way such that I can eliminate this wall of force?
Does disintegrate normally require an attack roll?
I think it's a dex check. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, an animate object wouldn't get that. So, I would say roll perception.
Not very perceptive, but I do have detect magic going, and I had the high arcana.
Sure. The whole room is kind of covered in magic based on the way this wall of force kind of flits around. If you had to guess, the center is on the book itself.
Just tossing a coin into the room, what happens?
It bounces off an invisible force, like right in the doorway.
Immediately?
Yeah, and just
Okay.
falls at your feet.
Would I understand having cast Disintegrate Ray, would I understand how that kind of function? Like, I, as myself, do not understand how I would just, like, aim a Disintegrate Ray and how I would dispel it, but I understand that's what happens.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to go about it. You feel that the easier path would be a straight-up dispel.
Okay.
Because trying to disintegrate the emanation point would
be
require
bad.
a precise
Okay.
perception.
Yeah, well, we'll not do that. We'll try a dispel if you're saying that's the way to go. I assume this is emanating fairly high magic.
Let's just double check.
I mean, if it's a wall of force, then I have an idea where that's at.
Yep. Oh, I see what you're talking about too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked up my own trap. I assumed it would be dispelled, and now I see it can't be.
Yeah. I'm like, well, maybe it's not like because you said like a wall of force. That doesn't mean it is.
Right.
So
It's
like,
the same effect. It's just been modified for a different visual output.
Yeah.
Well, hell.
And that's why I was like, well, if it
Uh,
just hits it, then I mean,
yeah.
theoretically, it might crumble it, kind of thing. Like if you
I
think
think
about
so. I think so.
breaking a window,
Yeah.
a bat won't break it necessarily,
Right.
but like a spark plug does.
Sure.
So
Yeah, I think a disintegrate cast anywhere into the room should do the trick.
all right, I'll just aim a disintegrate straight through to the wall.
All right.
Without aiming it at the books or anything else there, and that's a 6th level spell down.
All
to dispel
right.
that.
Well, with that being the case, the Wall of Force Maelstrom changes shape into a more peaceful, welcoming Maelstrom that does not seem to inhibit your progress into the room whatsoever. And we see many coffers overflowing with gold pieces, gems, and Asilatem, if he at all needed it, just gained the effects of a short rest by stepping into the healing Maelstrom.
It's safe to come in here now, and it's rather relaxing. I don't benefit from a short rest at all.
Gotcha, Grant. Likewise, anybody who needs a short rest. I don't think anybody. We just had one and stepped out and beat the ever-loving crap out of something. So I can't imagine any of us are missing anything.
Well, I'm still missing some hit points. I didn't decide to get some during
Sure.
the last short
Sure.
rest.
Yeah. Yeah, I see you're down 11.
I mean, I'm missing something, but I need a long rest or the next day to happen, so that's not going to happen.
Gotcha.
What's up with this book?
Oh, we've got a lot of fun spells in here. Let's just have a look-see.
And is it? You said it was a ruin cover spell book. Is it just on the stone, or is it part of the stone?
It is on the stone, but
Okay,
it is
okay.
a book made out of stone itself.
Gotcha. Okay.
I look over at the spell book, scoff, and just sit here and absorb the healing.
There's plenty of gold in here as well, folks. So
Our first spell is called Brittling.
Okay.
And what else we got here? All of them are somewhat unusual spells from some of our newer sources. By the light of the watchful moon.
It would be entertaining if this area allowed me to change my pact, because apparently my pact of the chain is not super effective. My imp keeps getting killed.
Yeah, I mean, henchmen in most forms tend to suffer from that malady.
Well, it's like, old school was, it would get like half my hit points or something like that. Nope, it has a set number of hit points, and it's like, you gotta be kidding me. But hey,
And are these scrolls that are inscribed in the spell book, or are they they spells inscribed in the spell book, or are they scrolls in the spell book?
The former.
Okay, gotcha.
But because they are made out of stone, of course, they are set in such a way that, of course, anybody who can learn from such a form can also utilize these to gain new spells if they are on their class spell list.
Mm-hmm.
Instant siege weapon! It is a ritual battle spell only for the wizard. But fucking A, if you need a siege weapon at any point, here's one access to it. And our next spell is called... Make sure I'm getting the correct one. Yep. Necromancy spell, cleric, sorcerer, and warlock. Not dead yet. Intact corpse of a medium or small humanoid that has died within the last hour, and the body reanimates as a corpse, undead creature under your control.
But you lose control of your own body. Because your own body becomes unconscious.
Yeah, that's a side effect. Here's perhaps one of the more useful ones we might find. Bard, Cleric, Ranger, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. Reposition. 3 friendly creatures within 30 feet. Each target teleports to an unoccupied space of its choosing within 30 feet of itself. It's like a mass Misty Step.
Interesting. And theoretically, anyone who reads this book would be able to learn these spells, correct?
Exactly. They just have to
So it can kind of be
have that
passed
class.
around.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not
Okay.
one person's book. This is a
Mm-hmm.
healthy selection of new spells that I kind of sorted through and was like, yeah, I think these will be useful to our friends here.
Y'all have fun with that. The barbarian's just gonna sit down and twiddle his thumbs.
Cleric, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. Shadow monsters. 2 creatures within range. Each creature makes a wisdom save. If it fails, the creature perceives its allies as hostile shadow monsters and must attack its nearest ally. Oops. Just about 2/3 done with the spells in the list here. I did post them in alphabetical order. Seems I've run into a bit of a snag with the next spell. Oh, there we go. It's finally loaded up. 5th level magics. We can tell how old this dungeon is that I built, because these were the highest level spells that any in our group had access to at that point. Starfall, wizard only. Bolts of shimmering starlight striking up to 5 targets within 60 feet. 6d6 radiant damage, knocks it prone and blinds them. Higher levels can target additional creatures. And sometimes it's just fun to turn the bad guys against themselves in ways that we normally wouldn't have access to. So in that respect, for our Warlock and Wizard friends, I present Summon Greater Demon. To be challenge rating 5 or lower, but that is still a pretty beefy demon. And it is up to 1 hour.
That component. Yeah. That component's always a tough one.
Oh, for sure. Vial of blood from a humanoid killed in the past 24 hours. That is
That's a rough one.
might require a
How long are
party
you
sacrifice.
How long are you going to spend looking at that book?
I think we're done.
Not quite.
Nope.
3 more spells.
Sorry, couple more pages.
No, I mean, are you going to study any of those? Are you going
No.
to
No.
copy them in the spell book or?
Right now, we're
Oh.
just identifying what's in there.
This is not taking in game time. This is like a, okay, cool, figured out, like, quick glance sort of
Yeah.
thing.
One most of us are familiar with, Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard, the Teleportation Circle.
Yeah, I'm not going to be transcribing any of this or anything. This will be
right.
I'll take what I need when we're done and then pass it around to everyone.
For sure. Yeah, next time we get a long rest, or possibly, I think we have to take a long rest with the group next because we've already taken our max number of short rests between long rests, which is 2. Transmute Rock. Artificer, Druid, and Wizard. Could be an interesting one. And finally,
Does it transmute the rock to country or jazz?
light jazz.
Nah, folk music.
Adult contempo.
It's going power metal.
Ah, man, after my taste.
Finally, Yellow Sign. Form of charm, except it inflicts a random form of long-term madness. And they're charmed by you for the duration of the spell, so it's doubly fun. And additionally, with all these spells, 1,750 gold pieces, and there are 12 amethysts that are worth 100 gold each of them about a fist-sized rock. And then all of the spells that I just posted listed there for tracking purposes if we don't write them down here otherwise.
I wrote them all down.
Cool.
And I got the gold from the hallway in this bit that we can share out shortly.
Sure. Well, what else we thinking? That appears to be the end of this room.
Kai, do you want to come in here if you haven't been in yet and see if there's any other doorways in here? And I assume
Yeah,
no
I
other
suppose
magical.
I can do that.
I assume there's no other magic, like these things aren't magical.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
I'm not saying anything.
Okie doke. You don't have to, like, run across a wall, do you?
She does need to be within 5 feet of it
5
to be
feet,
discovered.
Maybe come back over here, Kai, and search along this wall.
Hey!
Oh, hey! Oh, come back, Kai. You found one.
How about
Do we
that?
want to go?
Damn, that's almost seamless.
Time to go down the rabbit hole.
That is extremely difficult to spot. Like, she is pointing it out to you, and none of you see it. You're starting to doubt whether her eyes are as good as she claims them to be.
Is there like a button or something? Should I roll for?
You can roll perception. You're not seeing anything with your passive perception, and that is even worse than your passive perception.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, no signs of how to open this thing.
I mean, did anybody try the door?
There's not even a knob or any, like, discernible way of opening it. None of you can even see the door, aside from her. She's just like, yeah, there's a door here, and the rest of you are like, yeah, sure there is. I mean, she has found a number of hidden ones, so I'm sure your believability is probably a little less sarcastic, but this one is exceptionally well hidden, even more so than the others. The others she spotted, and you guys are like, oh yeah, look at that. So anybody else who wants to try a perception check to see if there is a way to open this door is welcome to do so.
Might as well.
Twinkleberry
Beige. Let's paint the ceiling beige.
Twinkleberry puts on his blindfold and then begins the search. Jenashara comes over and gets the best possible result you can hope for her side of things. And Yinvir, not rolling a natural 20, gets even better than that. And neither of you can see any discernible way of opening this door.
You gotta be kidding me.
Roll insight. Any and all.
Never good with those.
Nope.
I'm not rolling that great when it comes to this stuff. Maybe if I shoot it. You think it'll work then?
Just ask me and I'll freaking bull rush it.
Katie is closest.
Would this be into the? Because we had found that there was a door in the area over here. Would that be? So this must be like a central chamber thing, based off of there being an exit door here.
I'm not seeing where you're pinging.
Up near the
Possibly.
statue.
Oh,
in the
gotcha.
first
The
Yep.
boss, yeah.
Like we had
Yep.
found
Yeah.
this, and we knew it was to be an
Yep.
exit. So
And that's
thinking about space and everything, this must be leading into that, which was already a highly disguised door. So
correct. No worries. Janishar is on the same page of thinking with that with her insight check, believing that this is another one-way door, accessible only from the central chamber.
I guess we go to the door down below.
I agree. We can continue on. We'll find a way into that center area sooner or later.
All right. Did we track the treasure that we found in that chamber?
Yeah, I
Cool.
wrote down what it is, and once we kind of get some more gold totals, we can split it up.
Gotcha.
Figure. Versus
Twinkle or
constantly
anyone else wanna try to open that door because it's locked.
I could try to bang in it.
Not just hit
I
every
mean,
door.
I was under the assumption that we wanted to do it a little bit more stealthily. If we don't, I can just break the door down, hopefully.
I think somebody should try to gracefully open the door.
That's why I was asking somebody else to do it.
24 will click it open.
After you.
Great, another hallway.
Another chamber with a lot of gold. Bing! 916. And Yinvir dives
Okay,
into it like Scrooge McDuck.
It is quite literally a hallway. Alright. I don't know who's keeping track of the gold, but...
I'm keeping track of it till we kind of stop. Kai, you want to come look in here as well? Gonna step to the side.
I'm gonna move out of the way here.
Oh yeah, 2 more of them.
2 more doors?
Yep.
God damn. And they're
One
locked,
east
so,
and
yeah.
one south. Woof woof.
Can we get one of the
Twinkle?
rogues in here?
Yeah,
There's 2
or
locked
anyone.
doors.
Yeah, either one. I don't do good with stealth when it comes to picking locks.
Twinkleberry or Janishara?
Give me like 2 seconds. I'm waiting for roll 20
Alright.
to start
Oh.
working again.
Perception from Kai. We're pretty convinced this is another one-way door.
For this one?
Correct. The eastern door that seems to lead into the central area. Appears they gave numerous escape routes or ways into these treasure chambers only from one side. And Twinkleberry is not having luck with his thieves' tools on that exchange.
Can I break down the door now?
Break the wall
Sure.
down. Boom, 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 boom,
Be
boom,
my
boom.
guest.
Strength check, I presume.
Athletics. Assume you're
Athletics.
proficient.
Even better.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a +10.
Oh, you know what? Fuck you and your damn door. No more door. Crash.
Just
Wow.
kick the door open
It's
and
a
just walk in.
It's a chair made out of solid gold, baby. Wow!
Oh,
And a very interesting map set on the table.
Any magic in here?
The
going on?
map itself has a lingering trace of magic on it, a divination of sorts.
Do we recognize this map? For what it might be showing or depicting?
Yeah, as you're taking a look at it, you're pretty sure this is a map of this central area of the temple. And with some rather interesting notes written upon them, that as you begin to read, the map emits, "Hello, who goes there?"
Oh, a talking map.
"I."
Are you sentient or just responding programmed?
"I'm not certain the difference."
That's fair. That's a fair statement. I think that means you're sentient, so
"Aye."
interesting.
"You're not
wait, I thought you didn't know
familiar."
the difference.
"None of you. Not familiar with any of you."
Do you have a name?
"Cartographer."
Apt.
"And I suppose if you've seen me, and no further use in pretension. So you may need to reload your game page,
Oh boy.
but you will be
Okay,
able to
I'm
see
zooming
the
out.
entirety of the map once you've done so.
Holy shit.
Oh, good lord, what is that in the middle?
End game.
Does it reveal other... Is it only of the central area that we're in, or does it reveal the other wings and stuff that we've seen for the hallways that extend?
Just the central area.
Okay.
Also, my question, can we actually see all the creatures as well, or no?
You can. You can see a host of
Okay.
corpses in the central area and some kind of... Whoa! Doesn't look pleasant, whatever it is. And it's got a health bar 6 miles long. But the
I wasn't looking at
cartographer...
that health bar, but okay.
What's that?
I wasn't looking at that health bar, but we'll find a way to deplete it.
So the way this works, you point to an area, you tell me what you seek, I tell you what's there.
Interesting.
What's that area below us with the little blue dot on the
Over here.
Coming in a little soft.
What is the D20 looking thing to the southeast of us?
Ah, that is a channeling stone.
Another.
You will find a few of those here in this location. Once upon a time, many priests harnessed their collective energies here. One stone would not suffice.
Do
Got
they
a
all
question
serve the
for you real
same
quick.
purpose?
They do.
Wow.
What's that, it's that sword to the, east of us?
Ah, it is a Vorpal blade. Famous blade once owned by one of the champions of Ubiquity. It has yet to find a suitable owner. It is, not your standard Vorpal blade, as it will choose that which wields it, not the other way around. And as such, appropriately, the chambers leading up to it have been heavily reinforced with the most powerful lightning magic you can imagine. As the Coelatem chuckles inside.
Is there a specific way to disarm that magic?
There is no disarming the magic that has been placed upon there. One must endure the rigors of its damage to pass successfully through to claim the weapon.
I mean, understanding what a Vorpal... Go ahead.
And even if you do make it all the way through, the sword still may not choose you.
I would say the sword probably will not choose you, as I do not know any of you. The sword most assuredly would not.
Well, there you
Are
go.
you tied to the sword?
Can you do what to the sword?
Are you tied to the sword in any way? Were you both placed here by someone?
We both were placed by someone. I suppose in that respect there is a common link. I have never been in the presence of the sword, to my knowledge, but I do know its place in the temple.
Is the
Well,
sword...
before we...
Go ahead.
Good, sorry.
Is the sword, I mean, it was kind of asked in a way. If we made it to the sword, is it purely the challenge of passing the lightning that it deems worthiness, or does it not care and understand the traps that are protecting it?
It is unlikely that it will care that you have
Okay,
reached it. It has its own requisites.
understood.
Another
Well,
dead-end passage revealed to the southwest side here.
I feel like that regardless, even if we have plans on the sword, that, I think that whatever that thing in the middle is, we're gonna have to get past first.
Yeah, probably.
What's that
What-
portal on the southeast side?
That is the Garden of Tranquility. It is where the Ubiquity Masters would retreat after a long day of tedious energy expenditure. The portal's presence is an unknown to me. It does not belong there.
How long has the portal been there?
I have not
You know?
been active in some time. When last I was, the portal was not present.
And are there creatures near there?
There are
Near
no
the portal?
creatures that I can see. The statues that
Okay.
you see
Oh,
are...
statues.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Well, what do you say our next course of action is, group?
Do you know of what is in the far eastern hidden chamber? And for where the door to access it is?
It is a space in its own dimensional capacity. It is located nearby, just adjacent to this material. The Masters of Ubiquity, each and every one of them, lost their families to the calamity that has claimed their homeworld. The artifacts gathered within are mementos of the youngest and most innocent of those lost. You will find many toys and drawings and the like contained in there. Unlikely anything useful for adventuring folk. The access point is through the benevolent mother of Vishnar statue that you can find
okay.
to the southwest of that location on the map.
I knew it teleported. I did not know where it teleported, though.
Ah, yes, it will access that chamber.
Is that the same for the chamber to the southeast of us that has the glowing sphere surrounded by some sort of looks like cement? The room, it looks like it's more nature. It looks like it has some trees and things like
Oh,
that.
gotcha. You must have missed that little bit when we were just
Uh,
talking about it. He was saying
we
that...
didn't ask where the door was, so
Do what now with the who?
the door to that area.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it is... The door is hidden along the wall. The portal itself, though, does not belong there, and I am uncertain as to its purpose.
Are you attached to that surface, or can we take you along to help us out?
I can be removed from this area.
Do you want to be removed from this area?
I can't imagine that it would matter for me one way or the other.
Do you know if the
Hi, buddy.
Do you know if the magic of this room itself sustains you, or would there be any danger in removing you to yourself?
Only danger I could ever comprehend is fire. Or a strong rip. I don't imagine I am attached to this room, but I am also not confident to say one way or the other.
Would I see any sort of magical tethers or something, like, or have any inclination if, like, removing him from the room would just cause him to, like, crumble to dust?
Nah, you're pretty certain that would not happen.
Okay, cool. Never know.
So I guess our next thing would be how to get into that center chamber.
Ah, the central chamber. That is where the remainder of the masters met their final end. The elemental beast that resides in there currently. I cannot attest to its abilities, suffice to say that it is a primordial elemental conjured from the center of the earth itself. And it alone bested the masters of Ubiquity. As for its purpose, I imagine you will encounter that one way or the other. Gaining access to the chamber requires the 4 elemental stones to open the door. Only one door gains access to it from within, the southernmost door. The other doors only exit. And with that, the final doors in this central chamber are revealed. Northwest and to the east, you can also access the lightning protective Vorpal sword chamber from the central area, but the only way to get into the central area is through the southern door by gathering the 4 elemental stones and placing them into the door itself. The 4 stones can be found in the different branches of the temple.
Great, so time to backtrack.
Do you have any inkling of what is beyond this central area?
Beyond.
Down the branches of for where the stones are resting.
I have not been written with that information. My creation was still a work in progress when the primordial elemental arrived.
Okay, well, I think we know what we need to do, which is to gather the stones.
You've all also found out that any attempts to capture any members of Ubiquity, have
Lost
been
cause.
well, it's both a more difficult and also an easier process. Like maybe you capture a corpse and do question the dead or something, or try to resurrect somebody and interrogate them after that. But that explains why you haven't found any living priests or clerics wandering around, because apparently they have met their end at the hands of this primordial, which ties into what we were doing last night with G4. They are also all wrapped up in the Ubiquity and what's going on with this cataclysmic event.
Well,
So I guess let's head down one of those chambers. See if we can get one of the gems.
is there how much gold is in this room? Any? It looks like there is.
This one, oh, looks like I did not write one down. Let's just copy one. That one looks fine. Da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Paste. There we go.
Okey-doke. Tracking it now.
348. And yeah, it seems that you've mostly searched everything on this level now, aside from the lightning vorpal chamber and the garden to the southeast.
How do we
I don't
get
think
to
we'll
the
be
southern
adventuring to
area?
there yet.
What's that?
How do we get to this statue? I'm not seeing a direct doorway.
Oh, 1 second.
Unless there's a passage here.
Oh man, it looks like I cut myself off here. All these secret passages, I didn't add one back into the central area.
Does he magically reveal one that's like, oh, yeah, that door's right here?
I'm looking at where I intended it to be. Because there should be one on each side, but not from there. Nope, nope. Oh, wait a minute. I think
Unless
I
we have to
remember.
come up from over here, but that would kind of be
Not
weird.
that way.
'Cause I think that's the south way we have to go for one of the stones.
East. I think it may be that you have to go through a different branch and then come all the way back around.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because there is 5 hallways in total if you're counting that
Yeah,
south entrance.
yeah.
South, north. Correct, yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. Well, I guess I can carry you along with me, and we can explore the remainder of the cave. Or the temple, rather.
All right then. I'm not opposed to that.
Magical sentient map added.
Cartographer. So what are we thinking? What's our next path ahead here?
Do we just want to head to this one right here, or like out in this road?
Do you know if there's anything besides the channeling stone in this room? Or is it just the channeling stone?
It is just the stone. It is
Okay.
it is a meditation chamber.
Well, I think if we head towards the north west way, we can eliminate those two directions. So either
Alright, if we
the
wanna go
north
up there
or
to head that one,
southwest,
yeah.
either way.
Alright, your Carol asks which one, whichever one everyone else wants to go to.
Anyone have a preference?
No.
Let's do this one then.
Northwest it is. All right. Everybody go ahead and move your tokens over there, and I will copy you over to the next section.
And we all can add 475 gold.
Okay. Just try something here. Oh,
Just double checking. You said
complete.
475, right?
Yeah, one sec actually. Because I thought there was 6 of us, so I thought it would be an easy split of the gems. It's like, no! So...
Almost ready.
Can we just calculate the gems out as gold value now, or do you want us to really sell the gems?
That's okay. You can liquidate now.
Okay.
We can call it our summoning Meridian on the spot.
Yeah, yeah. So,
My friends, it's okay. It's good to see you again.
just cashing out. Sorry there.
All right, yes, good. I didn't want to hang around this fucking place anyway.
So 647 gold in total.
Okie dokie. So our new map seems to suffer from some of the same issues as the old one, but whatever. What the fuck are you gonna do? Seems that we've got another long hallway filled with treasure. And some nasty looking things in here that just have a glimmer out for your arrival. They seem to be very happy to see you, and probably not in a good way. One moment here.
Are these the ones that we're gonna keep in?
I think the ones that we were concerned about were the masters in the chamber, so I think we're good with killing most of these creatures and abominations that we'll find in here.
Okay.
And it looks like this is where we will close it out tonight after our one round of combat with these things. Let's just get a brief peek at what they might be. Oh no, that's Lord Soth. We don't want Lord Soth. He sucks.
Get us this.
They seem
I'll
to
be rolling my advantage on initiative.
Go right ahead. How is
Oh,
that
I gotta
even
roll that,
possible? How did you get
I don't know how that's possible.
it? My initiative value is plus 18. Ha ha!
Oh, okay. No, I see what it is. It rolled with disadvantage because I had the thing. So the second one was the 1, so it's
Okay.
technically a 21.17. It just has the red because it was with disadvantage.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. How about that? Yep.
And posted that already.
Okay, initiative is locked, I do believe, on that. Definitely some kind of fae, possibly an elf relation. Its bright green eyes flashing with menace. It also has short, impish horns peeking out from its inky hair, and green smoke oozing out of the numerous circular mouths lining its arms. Yep, those are mouths that you see on its arm.
Nothing wrong with these guys.
That's right. And
Oh, maybe totally normal.
they do not have the initiative. They do appear to be somewhat malevolent, but they do not have a first play against you here, so just what it is they are here for remains to be seen. Let's take it from Yinvir's turn at the top.
Alright, well, I'll bonus action Rage and move my 20 feet for half my movement. Then I will take my 40 feet. I'm gonna try to get out of the way of him so that I don't have to opportunity attack. Oh gosh, there's a lot. Okay, whatever.
I think you did
I'm
just
going
pass
to
through
go
an
ahead.
opportunity attack. You walked through this space, yeah?
Well, no, I was on this side, so I took down here. That way. You can see the movement right here. I went this way.
Oh, there.
Around him.
Gotcha. Yeah, it looked
Yeah,
different when I saw
yeah.
it. My bad.
All good. And then I will make Bloodshed Maul attack against him.
Okie doke.
Be 31 damage.
Yep.
And then second attack on him. Does a 21 hit on him?
21 hits as well. These guys are wearing studded leather.
So then that's a total of
A third of its hit points.
51 damage in total.
Yep. Got it and got it. Okay. Got anything? Nope. All right, over to Tuki Tuki.
Okay. These creatures are medium-sized?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's do... I don't know why. Is it 30 feet? Yeah, too far away. Alright. So we're going to target this one.
Okay.
Wait. That.
Gotcha.
Alright, cool. So it takes 17 piercing damage and is moved 10 feet closer to me. So.
Gotcha. You do have to make a attack against its AC.
Oh, that's. I knew I missed something. What is the budget? Oh.
I don't know if it gave you a pre-built block for it, or if you got to go manual.
It was just, it's on my front page.
Show. Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
So 20 is 17 damage, piercing, takes all of that. Okay. And pulled up 10 feet. Yoink.
Alright, and that'll end my turn.
Okay, over to Don.
All right. Well, I'm back here. How tall is the ceiling?
Ceiling in here is 20 feet high.
Okay. So I'm going to fly over my companions. 5, 10, 15. So I move 20 feet over here. I'm 10 feet in the air. And I'm going to use my new whip attack against this guy.
All right.
And it has reach, and I am kind of out of its reach. So, vertical.
Gotcha.
Well, damn. I don't think I have an inspiration.
Yeesh.
Weekly inspiration. Well, no, are you T1 or?
Yeah, I'm T1.
So don't you get a weekly inspiration?
Yeah, T1 should get weekly
First night of the
unstackable one
gaming week.
inspiration. Yeah.
All right. There we go.
All
There's my
right.
inspiration.
47, 53, 54 damage. Ow! Got it.
All right. And that will be my turn.
When you roll a natural 20, they're stunned.
That's correct.
No save on the stun, huh?
That's correct. Because it's a critical hit. I mean, it happens how often?
Several
As
times.
often as in
Several
that one.
times a session.
Well, for Gale, several times a session.
No, between the collective group, it happens several times a session. I'm gonna venture a guess that this book came out of one of the new books.
Probably. It is in the compendium that's...
Sure. Yeah, so it was the foreshadowing I mentioned tonight that we discovered some rather interesting spell effects that called into question the competency of those designing the effects. Because I guarantee if I hit one of you at the natural 20 and it was an automatic stun, there'd be some conversation.
That's actually from Eberron, by the way.
Gotcha.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you want to add on a save DC to that?
Not right
More
on
than
the
welcome
spot.
to.
It's just another thing that I have to add to my list to research. The most recent one was a 3rd level spell that automatically deals 3d10 damage. No attack roll, no saving throw required. Just suck it, bitch. 3d10 damage. Even Magic Missile has a counter to that. But just part of the laundry list of things I need to look into. Grant, go ahead.
Well, since that dude's stunned, I'm gonna have advantage.
I think he doesn't care in either case, because...
I don't need advantage.
Yep.
All right, point taken.
What else you got?
I am going to do that again.
And turns out you do need advantage on that one. AC is 17.
And then I'm going to run through the ferry past him, and I know I'm going to take an attack of opportunity. That's fine. And I'm going to enrage as I'm running as my bonus action
Okay.
and end up down here.
Oh, you mean I didn't take that 6 extra points of rage damage? Hallelujah.
No, I wasn't raging yet.
Also, he's stunned, so you don't.
Exactly.
Have to worry about that.
And Don is not in your way. He's floating above you, so you don't even have to run through him as opposed to under him. And then there's that giant scary Santa Claus again.
And that's all I got.
Alrighty. And up next are these things themselves. First and foremost, activate, end turn, and stun. Okie dokie. 2 primary targets.
I don't know whether it's being rope 20 being glitchy or not, but I'm really trying to ignore the health bar that keeps popping up here.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these maps. It's very disappointing, though. You create so many hidden sections, and all of them are just instantly visible. Like, not even one was hidden. I think I had a dozen hidden rooms in that first section, and every one of them was visible.
They were all hidden up until tonight, so
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's fair.
it was
yeah,
only tonight where they were starting to
That's
show up.
interesting. Yeah, I don't know if they
'Cause-
didn't update or what. I'm pretty sure they were visible on my side that I was streaming the last couple sessions.
Maybe?
It's
I don't-
hard. I can't really remember.
I don't know. Yeah.
But, let's see. Yes. Falling Fortunes. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the frick is that? Okay. Okay, got it.
Oh, is he about to do a thingy to us?
Oh, definitely.
I'm going to have to dump some of my my inspiration and my hero points into this, aren't I?
Maybe. Let's see. 25 feet of movement for that guy. Get up to there. Their movement is standard. Okay, so this one will scoot up. This one will scoot in. That's 30 feet of movement. We'll scoot around. These things are pretty smart. 10, 20, 30. 15 and 30. And another 30. I don't think... 10, 20, 30. Okay, so the very last one, I'm just going to put a little green icon on that will hopefully remind me, but we're not gonna play again for like a month, so we'll see. Or actually, it's only like 2 weeks out, so maybe I'll still remember. Okay, so that. Some of you are getting hit with this more than one time. One of you is getting hit with it an ungodly number of times. Let's start with
we don't need to pick on people, man.
Let's start with the far northern one here that is going to affect everybody except for Yinvir.
That
Well, the
one's
thing
stunned.
is that that one was stunned until the end of its turn, so it
My
can't
bad.
go and.
Yeah.
Next.
Oh, good.
10, 20, 30. Kai, Twinkleberry, Yinvir, and Zizix.
Charisma suit. Okay. Let's hope for the best. I have a -1.
Eek. Ugh, ugh.
Yeah, that does not make it.
No,
I'm
all good.
gonna use a hero. I'm gonna use a hero die though.
Okay.
I really don't want to take the brunt of this. Hey, that will put it over. I'll take it.
Nice.
That's 17.
Very cool.
No hero
So,
was gonna save me.
yeah, not with a 4 or a 3. Eesh. So 29 psychic damage on a failure plus blind plus falling fortunes. That's where it gets a little nasty. So first let's get blind. And we're going to use this little skeleton thing to represent falling fortunes. And we're going
I
to...
always forget is... Sorry, I always forget is half rounded up or rounded down.
It's always rounded down. So
Okay.
14 psychic if you made the save, no blind, no curse. And then that will send it over to our next one, who is only, let's see, 10, 20, 25. The next 3 are affecting Santa and Yinvir. So we're going to see... wait a minute.
So do I have to make this again?
Let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't see a save from Grant on the first one. I don't know if I forgot to mention you or if you didn't hear me or what it was, but we need a save from you, please.
You need to save?
Yep. Yeah, the one right next to you just did that thing that prompted the charisma save, so everybody within 30 feet of it.
Oh, you need a charisma save?
Yep. Alright, so half damage, you take 14 psychic damage. Let's get there. And then we're doing the same thing 3 more times from this dude and the other 2 guys right here around Yinvir. So that's 3 more charisma saves from each of you.
Oh, good. I thought that was 4 more.
Well, there will be a 4th one, but that one will just target you.
Hey, shush, no bullying. Again, I don't want to take this damage. Hero die.
Alright.
Hey, that makes the save. I'll take it.
Yes, indeed. 2 more of those saves. Oh, shit.
Alright, well, I'm taking that no matter what. Unless I can use inspiration on that. I doubt it, though.
You do. You can use an inspiration and do a complete reroll.
Sick, because I have 6 of those, because that was a part of the tier 3 hype train
Hell yeah.
a couple of sessions ago.
There you go.
I don't have to use anything on that.
So
I'll
that's
take
1, 2, 1 more save. Hey!
that. Hey.
Alright, so
So that should be succeed on all 3. So
half, half, and half is 12, 12, 10. So 32 damage?
Grant has to do that too.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep, now 3 charisma saves from Zizix.
I'm still well over 100 health. I'm cool.
Grant, you with us?
Hold on. Alright, what's happening?
You're getting hit 3 times with the same thing as before. It's 3 more charisma saves.
Suck at Christmas save.
Ugh! Well, the DC is 16, so as they stand, all of them are no good.
I'll take them.
You are
You
a
could spend an inspiration on the third one to pass.
right. You are T3 though, so you do have options that could potentially turn those fails into successes.
No, I don't want to use them. I'll take them.
All right. So full damage from all three of those would be 25, 24, and 20. So 49, 59, 69 damage.
Nice.
And blinded. And cursed.
And cursed 3 different times.
Thankfully, it can only affect one time. It's a yay or nay effect, but it's
Okay,
a
good.
pretty nasty one. And last but not least, this one all the way down here just has Yinvir at the exterior of the 30-foot range, so one last save from you. And look at that.
Hey.
-1 made every one of them. Final is 12 more points of damage.
Sick. And before this session ends, the rest of the our party's turn's not gonna matter for me asking this. Can I use my 1 free long rest?
You can.
Okay, cool.
And that will
So-
send it over to Katie's turn.
Awesome. We're gonna go stab some people, y'all.
Well, that's a hit, and that dude is dead. Nope. Okay. Anything else there for you?
I'm gonna use the rest of my, well, part of the rest of my movement. Come down to this dude and stab him too.
All right. Oh, damn. Too bad the sneak isn't there, but not too shabby. And got it.
And then I will use the last of my movement to back away a little bit, and my bonus action to disengage.
Sure. And bonus actions, that reminds me. One quick little since we just passed it. This is not really obvious to any of you in game. There's no real visible or magical effect or anything. It's just something that this thing does. But as part of that effect, it can use those luck points for bonus actions to Misty Step. So most of them that ran up on to surround Yinvir there did their thing, and then Misty stepped back down to the south side of the corridor. The one that Katie just stabbed, since it got stabbed, we're not going to have that one teleport away as it probably would have. So it's going to stand there, and Westy's turn is up next.
Gotcha. So my next plan is to rush them.
We will. 20. And we will just do a simple cantrip on this guy. I was wanting to lightning bolt 3 in a row, but that is not going to happen.
Yarg.
Damage. Yep. So 37 to hit and 25 lightning damage there.
Well, that's happening. Ow. Zot.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. And Kai has our final turn for Monday night for 2023. What's it gonna be?
I don't know. I kind of want to just like sit down. Can't see anything. I'm not feeling too good. Come on, guys.
That reminds me. Since 2 of our characters are cursed, I should probably bring up just what that entails. So there's that, and I'm going to need to put a curse icon on Grant as well to remind us. Yep, there we go. Alright. Bad luck for 24 hours. No prof bonus to any attack rolls or ability checks. If you roll a natural 20 on an attack or ability check, the curse ends. Alternatively, it can be lifted early with remove curse or similar magic. So yeah, you're definitely feeling
Ouch.
a little down.
I'm just checking to see if I got anything to help get rid of this.
Can roll a nat 20.
Roll an insight check. Nat 20. Ha I got rid of it.
What's
Actually,
wrong
no.
with me? Huh?
Actually, no, an
Nothing.
ability check is not a skill check. Ability check would be like the raw intelligence check or something. Same basic chance, though.
Yeah, and of course I don't have anything for that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. Thought about just shooting everybody with an arrow, but I can't do that either.
What you thinking?
If I don't know. I was thinking if I switched to starry form, like chalice. I was just trying to think if that would do anything other than like, you know, help everybody with their. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, if the transformation makes you immune to curses, I would say that would probably remove the effect.
No, it just makes me glow bright. And then if I switch to chalice, it's life-giving goblet. When you ever cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature, you or another creature within 30 feet can regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, definitely beneficial in its own right, just doesn't seem to play with the effect we have here.
I hate to say it, I just don't have anything to, like, you know? Other than blindly shoot.
Right? You are blind, so you don't even know what square to target.
Yeah, and if I just shoot straight where I thought there was one, I'd end up hitting Santa.
Quite possibly.
And if not Santa, then, Yinvir.
Yeah, or
So-
maybe an errant shot to Janeshara there in the corner.
So,
That's a nasty little, attack right there.
It is. Fortunately, the blindness only lasts until your turn is over here, but the curse definitely sticks around for a bit. So what you think?
I think I'm just gonna hit myself with some cure wounds. That might help.
All right. All right. Well, if we've got a timekeeper who wants to track our initiative here,
Already
fantastic.
taken care of.
Awesome. Likewise, if we have a chronologer or chronicler who wants to write down some recaps of the session's events, that's also worth an inspiration. Arguably better than a hero point for just tracking the initiative, but whatever works for you. I'm actually going to send it over to our Tuesday starting screen here to close out, as that will be our final stream of 2023 tomorrow night. The table that started it all here in 2023, our first open table, will be the one to close it out. They have finished their battle against Acererak. They got their first trip to the Judicial Star Destroyer, and they will be finding out just what their next mission is tomorrow night. Spoiler alert, it's Acilia, the moon of Enemir. It will take them to the same location where our Sunday Group 1 morning crew is investigating the Red Hole dungeon, hoping to gain all of our crews access to a sizable deposit of adamantine. Just one more way all of our groups link together. Tomorrow night, let's see what happens on Acilia, the Great Center, as Tuesday night kicks off. 6 p.m. Pacific. We will catch you then, friends. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Thanks for being here tonight, and we will see you tomorrow for the last stream of 23. Are you with us?
Catch y'all later.
Night, y'all.
Night.
Thanks, Daniel.
Get you later.
All right, everybody.
hey,